Welcome to the School of the Lost Tribes. For the chosen of the Most High, who need to study to show themselves approved unto the Messiah, sign up at schooloftheLostTribes.teachable.com. Intro: Refuting the Flea Doctrine. In these last days, as judgment draws near and the awakening of the true Israelites intensifies, a dangerous teaching has emerged among our people, a doctrine of fear and flesh called the Flea Doctrine. This teaching wrongly instructs Israelites, particularly those in America, that they must physically escape to other countries, especially Africa, to avoid the coming destruction. But this belief is not supported by Scripture. It misrepresents prophecy, denies the power of the Messiah's second coming, and misleads the lost sheep into trusting in man-made plans rather than the promises of the Most High. The regathering of Israel is not a self-executed journey. It is a divine act, performed by the hand of Yah himself, in stages, with the final deliverance occurring at the second coming of the Messiah, when the chosen are sealed, changed, and lifted up like a thief in the night. Philippians 3:20-21, 1 Corinthians 15:50-52. This study will walk through clear Israelite prophecy, verse by verse, to refute the flea doctrine and establish what the Scriptures really teach about salvation, deliverance, and the true gathering of the remnant. We will expose the false teachers who reject the Messiah's role, deny the power of his return, and who cause the people to err by directing them away from the promises. The elect are not saved by fleeing. They are saved by being sealed. They are delivered by faith in the Word, not fear of the world. Let the Scriptures speak. A parable against the flea doctrine. In a time of awakening, a group of Israelites scattered across the land began to realize their identity. They knew they were the children of Jacob, yet their understanding was incomplete. They had not been taught the full prophecy of the Messiah's return or the supernatural regathering of Israel. Instead, they believed a false doctrine, the flea doctrine. Their teachers, denying the second coming, told them, "Judgment is near. The only way to be saved is to escape physically, gather food, flee to the mountains, hide from Babylon." And so they fled, not by faith, but by fear. Flee to a safe island. They boarded boats and reached a deserted island, believing they were safe. But storms struck. Food ran low. The sun darkened as fallout from global warfare reached the skies. Sickness spread. There was no aid, no way off, and no miracle. The Most High did not send them. They died in silence, starving and suffocating on the island of their pride. Flee to a safe bunkers. Others dug deep underground bunkers. They prepared for years, storing food, weapons, and generators. But when society collapsed, roving gangs found them. Power failed, water pumps stopped, the air turned stale. Raiders came, took their food, and spilled their blood. Their refuge became a tomb. Flee to the off-grid homestead. A few fled to high mountains, hoping to live off the land. But hunger drove the desperate into the woods. Ex-soldiers, criminals, and starving mobs surrounded the cabins. Gunshots echoed. Children were taken. Supplies were looted. The land they trusted swallowed them whole. Their error. They believed in a Messiah, but not his return. They trusted their plans, not his prophecies. They never understood. Revelation 16:15. Behold, I come as a thief. Zephaniah 1:18. Neither silver nor gold shall deliver them. Luke 12:40. Be ye ready also, for the Son of Man cometh at an hour ye think not. Acts 1:7. It is not for you to know the times. They never waited on the king. They trusted men who denied the lifting up. They were not sealed. They were not ready. The lesson. You cannot flee what is written. You cannot outrun the sky when it splits open. You cannot dig deep enough to avoid the judgment. Only those who are sealed with truth, who believe in the Messiah's return, and who endure until the end, will be lifted up, changed, and gathered. Closing words. Let this parable be a warning. Let every Israelite remember. We walk by faith, not by fear. We wait on the King, not on evacuation. We are the remnant, not the refugees. Look up, for your redemption draweth nigh. Luke 21:28. Refuting the flee doctrine, Yahweh's plan for Israel's deliverance. Let's fully refute the flee doctrine using clear, Israel-centered scripture. This doctrine falsely claims Israelites must escape physically, like fleeing to Africa or some landmass, to avoid destruction, rather than trusting in Yahweh's supernatural deliverance at the second coming. This idea denies Yahweh Sha'ai's role, rejects his prophecies, and misleads the scattered sheep. Jeremiah 23:5-6, the righteous branch will save Judah and Israel. Behold, the days come, saith Yahweh, that I will raise unto David a righteous branch, and a king shall reign and prosper. In his days Judah shall be saved, and Israel shall dwell safely. Explanation. The true salvation and safety of Israel comes during the reign of Yahweh Sha'ai, not before and not by human migration. Fleeing physically denies this prophetic rescue. The king, Yahweh Sha'ai, saves, not boats, borders, or men. Jeremiah 16:14-15, brought back from all lands. Yahweh liveth, that brought up the children of Israel from the land of the north, and from all the lands whither he had driven them. Explanation. Yahweh gathers his people from all lands, not just one, not just America. No one can gather themselves. This is his doing, not ours. Jeremiah 23:8, out of all countries. Which led the seed of the house of Israel out of the north country, and from all countries whither I had driven them. Explanation. Again, it confirms, they are gathered from all countries. Not all Israelites will or even can flee. Any doctrine teaching a narrow geographical escape is a lie against prophecy. Isaiah 43:5-6, I will bring your seed from the east and gather you from the west. Fear not, for I am with thee. I will bring thy seed from the east and gather thee from the west. Explanation. No instruction is given to flee. Yahweh himself brings them back. He is the actor. Israel is the vessel. Fleeing is a faithless doctrine, crafted by men who reject the word. Deuteronomy 28:68, no man shall buy you. And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies, and no man shall buy you. Explanation. This speaks to captivity. Buy means redeem. No man can redeem or rescue Israel. The redemption must come through Yahweh Sha'ai, not through self-exit strategies. Isaiah 31:3, woe to the rebellious children, who take counsel, but not of me, that walk to go down into Egypt, and have not asked at my mouth. Explanation. Just as ancient Israel tried to flee to Egypt for safety, this modern doctrine mimics the same rebellious spirit. Yahweh says, woe to those who run without his instruction. They will be confounded. Isaiah 11:11-12, he shall set his hand again the second time, to recover the remnant of his people, and shall assemble the outcasts of Israel, and gather together the dispersed of Judah from the four corners of the earth. Explanation. The second regathering is global and divinely done. The doctrine of fleeing to Africa limits prophecy and makes Yahweh Sha'ai's hand of no effect. The regathering is a second Exodus, and it's not man-led. Matthew 24:30-31, they shall see the Son of Man coming, and he shall send his angels, and they shall gather together his elect from the four winds. Explanation. This is the second coming, and this is the true regathering of Israel, not by ship, not by passport. The elect are lifted up from all nations by angelic power under the command of Yahweh Sha'ai. 1 Thessalonians 4:16-17, the dead in Yahweh Sha'ai shall rise first. We which are alive and remain shall be caught up. Caught up together with them in the clouds, to meet Yahweh Sha'ai in the air. Explanation. The flee doctrine denies this supernatural lifting. Lifted up is the real escape. Yahweh Sha'ai catches up those who are sealed, not those who are passport ready. 2 Thessalonians 1:6-8, rest with us. when Yahweh Shai shall be revealed. Seeing it is a righteous thing with Yahweh to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you. Explanation. Deliverance comes with vengeance. The true escape is rest when Yahweh Shai appears, not before, not by human strength. The flea teachers rob the people of faith in his vengeance and victory. Isaiah 52:10-12, Ye shall not go out with haste, nor go by flight. For Yahweh will go before you, and the Holy One of Israel will be your reward. Explanation. He makes it crystal clear. Israel is not to flee in haste. This scripture directly cuts the flea doctrine at its root. Deliverance is strategic, divine, and orderly, not a panicked escape. Revelation 7:3, Seal the servants first. Hurt not the earth, till we have sealed the servants of Yahweh in their foreheads. Explanation. You don't need to run. You need to be sealed with the truth. That's what preserves. The seal equals knowledge of Yahweh, identity, commandments, and faith in Yahweh Shai. Revelation 12:6, The woman fled into the wilderness, prepared of Yahweh, that they should feed her there 1,260 days. Explanation. This fleeing is symbolic, not geographic. The woman is Israel, hidden and protected in a spiritual wilderness. The place is prepared by Yahweh, not mapped out by man. Zechariah 2:6-8, Ho, ho, come forth and flee from the land of the north. For I have spread you abroad as the four winds of the heaven. Explanation. The call to flee here is prophetic and spiritual, not logistical. It's a call to come out of Babylon spiritually, not a command to board ships. Babylon is worldwide, not just America. Final point. Faith versus flesh. The chosen remnant have faith in the promises. They know Yahweh will gather them. Yahweh Shai will return like a thief in the night. Their new bodies will be given in the twinkling of an eye. They will be lifted up, not self-moved. Those who teach escape by flesh are rejecting the promises and power of Yahweh Shai's return. Bottom line. Stop looking for a way out. Start looking up. Luke 21:28. Be sealed with truth. Wait on the King Yahweh Shai to deliver his elect.